Welcome, friends. Today we dive into a profound and beautiful verse from 1 Corinthians 2:9. This verse hails from the sacred pages of the Bible, a testament of faith and guidance for millions around the globe. The verse reads as follows: "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him." Now, let's take a moment to unpack this statement. It begins with "no eye has seen." This is a reference to sight, one of our primary senses. It's how we perceive the physical world. Yet the verse asserts that what God has planned for us is beyond the realm of the visually observable. Next, no ear has heard. This touches on the sense of sound. Through sound, we connect with the world in a way that sight alone can't capture. We hear laughter, words of love, the rustling of leaves, the harmony of music. Yet what God has for us transcends the auditory. The verse then proceeds with, "No mind has conceived." Here we delve into cognition, our ability to think, understand, and imagine. Despite our impressive intellectual capabilities, the verse suggests that God's plans for us are beyond the reach of our imagination. And finally, what God has prepared for those who love Him. This is the culmination of the verse, the grand reveal. It tells us that these unimaginable blessings are in store for those who love God. So, what does this all mean? It means that the wonders and blessings God has in store for us are not bound by the limitations of human perception. They are divine, transcendent, and beyond our human comprehension. This verse, in essence, tells us that the wonders God has in store for us are beyond our human comprehension. And now that we understand the surface of this verse, let's delve deeper into its meaning. But imagine you're a kid again. You come home from school and your parent tells you they have a surprise for you. Your little heart races with anticipation. Your mind whirls with possibilities. Is it a toy, a trip to the zoo, a sweet treat? The surprise remains a mystery until it's revealed. But you trust your parent. You know whatever they have planned will bring you joy. This is just a simple example to illustrate God's love for us and the surprises He has in store for us. The verse from Corinthians is telling us that God's love and plans for us are so grand, so magnificent, that we can't even begin to conceive them. Just as a child trusts their parents' surprises, we too should trust in God's grand plan for us. But let's take it one step further. This verse doesn't just encourage faith and trust, it also implies the element of divine surprise. It's about the anticipation of something wonderful that is yet to come. It's about believing that God has something extraordinary prepared for us, even when we can't see or understand it yet. This verse is also a reminder that God operates on a different plane. His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. His plans are beyond our comprehension, beyond our wildest dreams. But isn't that reassuring? Knowing that the Creator of the universe has a plan for us that is so much greater than anything we could ever imagine. So, what does this mean for us? It means we should live our lives with faith, with trust, with anticipation. We should approach each day with the expectation of divine surprises, with the belief that God's plan for us is unfolding in ways we cannot understand. This verse is a call to faith, a call to trust, a call to surrender to the divine mystery of God's love and plan for us. It's about letting go and trusting in God's grand design. Just as a child trusts their parents' surprises, we should trust in God's grand plan for us. So, what does it mean to live out this verse in our daily lives? Well, let's delve into it. The verse from 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9 is a divine call to love God and to trust in His plans. This is not a passive love, but an active one. It's a love that's reflected in our actions, our decisions, our sacrifices, and in the way we treat others. But how do we trust in His plans, especially when life throws curveballs at us? When we face trials and tribulations, it's easy to question God's plans, but faith is all about trusting God, even when the path is unclear. It's about believing that God is working for our good, even in the worst of circumstances. Now, this doesn't mean that life will be a bed of roses. On the contrary, we may face challenges, hardships, and even sufferings, but these are not punishments from God. Think of them as tools of refinement, to shape us, to mold us into better individuals. They help us grow in faith, patience, and resilience. And what about the blessings God has prepared for us? Here's the thing, the blessings God has in store for us may not always be material. They might not be a promotion at work, a bigger house, or a luxury car. No, the blessings God has for us are far greater. They are spiritual and eternal. They are peace that surpasses understanding, joy in the midst of sorrow, strength in weakness, and hope in despair. These blessings are not just for the here and now. They are for eternity. They are part of God's grand design for us, a design that's beyond our comprehension. A design that's so wonderful, so magnificent that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has conceived. So let's love God with all our hearts, trust in His plans, and live out our faith in our daily lives. Let's be patient, let's persevere, and let's wait for God's perfect timing. Because in loving God and trusting His plan, we open ourselves to blessings beyond our imagination. As we conclude, let's come together in a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for your promise in 1 Corinthians 2:9 that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what you have prepared for those who love you. We ask for your grace to love you more deeply, to trust in your plans, even when they exceed our understanding. Help us, Lord, to wait patiently for your blessings, knowing that they surpass anything we can imagine. Give us the strength to persevere through life's challenges, holding on to the hope of the wonders you have in store for us. May we remember that our faith in you is not in vain but leads to a reward beyond our wildest dreams. May we all continue to love God and wait in joyful hope for the wonders He has prepared for us. Don't forget to share this video with others and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening discussions. Peace be with you all.